and welcome back to Mathematics with Usman. Today we are going to roll up our sleeves for yet another tutorial, and this time it is about the quadratic inequality. Today what I am going to do is to introduce you people how to solve the quadratic inequalities, and we are going to do it using a simple example. Students, we are given with a function f of x equals to x square minus 3x for every x belonging to the real numbers. And what you have to do is you have to find the set of values of x for which your function is greater than 4. First thing, students, that must come in your mind is the general form of the quadratic equation or the quadratic inequality. So students, we know that the general form of the quadratic inequality is ax squared plus bx plus c greater than or equals to 0, less than or equals to 0, greater than 0 or less than 0, where a, b and c are the constants. Now students, if you see the given question, that is a function f of x equals to x squared minus 3x. If I replace this f of x with its given values x squared minus 3x, I will get x squared minus 3x is greater than 4. Now if you compare this given equation with the general form of the quadratic equation, you will see they are not properly arranged. So first thing is, bring your question in the general form. So x squared minus 3x is greater than 4 can be written as x squared minus 3x. Here we have the positive 4. If we subtract minus 4 on both sides, we will get x squared minus 3x minus 4 is greater than 0. Now students, we got the quadratic equation and we can factorize it by using simple factorization method, that is mid-term breaking. Now look for two numbers or a pair of numbers that when multiplied should give you minus 4 and when added should give you minus 3. So we got a pair, that is x squared minus 4x plus x minus 4 is greater than 0. Here students, I am assuming that you are well aware of factorization. If not, you can check my tutorial which is already uploaded on my channel. Now students, take x common from the first pair and 1 common from the second. So we are going to get x times x minus 4 plus 1 is common here, so x minus 4 is greater than 0. Now x minus 4 is common in the first term and x minus 4 is also present in the second term, so we can take x minus 4 common. So we are left with x minus 4 times x plus 1, which is greater than 0. Important thing students to realize here is that you have to come up with the critical values, means the points where your given equation becomes equals to 0. So what we have the critical values, we will substitute x minus 4 means the first factor equals to 0 and x plus 1 the second factor equals to 0. Now if we substitute the factor x plus 1 equals to 0, what we are going to get? X plus 1 equals to 0, which means x is equals to minus 1. Now if we place x minus 4 equals to 0, we are going to get x equals to 4. Remember students, critical values are the values where your left hand side of the equation becomes 0. Means if I replace x with minus 1 or I replace x with 4, this equation becomes 0. Means these are the roots of your equation x squared minus 3x minus 4. And you know that students, roots are actually the solution of the equations. It means you can get them to your quadratic formula. Now students, the next step, what we have to do here is you have to sketch the graph for your given function x squared minus 3x minus 4. Means sketch the graph for y equals this. And in order to do that students, just come up with the Cartesian plane. we have the vertical line representing the y-axis, we have got the horizontal line representing the x-axis. Now, the two critical values -1 and 4 are the points where your quadratic graph, will cross your x-axis. And we know that, students, quadratic graph is always the parabola. If we have the positive sign with the x square, then this graph will be a U-shaped graph, means a happy face. And if it is a negative sign, then our graph will be a sad face, means the U in an inverted form. So for the positive x square, students, graph will pass through these 2 points, -1 and 4, and move on like this. Now, students, as according to the question, we don't have to find the values of x that are equals to 0. In fact, we have to find the values of x square minus 3x minus 4 that are greater than 0, and we have called this thing now as y. So we are looking for the values of y that are greater than 0. Now, if you look at the graph, students, just look, after -1, the values of y are increasing from 0 towards the positive side. Just look here, the value of y is 1. Just look, the value of y is 2. Here the value of y is going to be 3. Here the values of y are also greater than 0. So students, the region that we are looking for is the region towards the left of -1, where the values of y are greater than 0, and towards the right of 4, where the values of y are greater than 0. The only region where the values of y are less than 0 is in this region. So students, what are the required values of x are? The required values of x are towards the left of -1, means x is less than -1, and the values of x are towards the right of 4, means x is greater than 4. These two are the set of values of x for which f of x is greater than 4. Now, students, if you want to confirm this, you can replace x with any value that is lesser than -1. Let's take -2 and replace it over here. So -2 square will give you +4, -3 into -2 will make it +6. So 4 plus 6 minus 4 means 10 minus 4 is 6, and 6 is always greater than 0. Similarly, students, if you look here, x is replaced with a number greater than 4. So let us consider 5. Put 5 here, 5 square is 25, minus 3 into 5 means 15. 25 minus 15 will make it 10, 10 minus 4 will make it 6, and 6 is also greater than 0, so it is a true statement. So the solutions or the values of x are lesser than -1 and greater than 4. And students, this brings us to the end of today's tutorial. I hope it has some value to your mathematical concepts. As always, thank you very much for watching Mathematics with Usman. See you in another tutorial. Have yourself a productive week.